We have to rest on the assurance that no matter what challenge comes, we can find a way. Now, there are teachers who may have departed but have not resigned because they may be on leave. But those teachers may have said to their colleagues, I am not coming back. Right? The Ministry of Education cannot use that data to say that these teachers have left because legally they have not. So we have to understand that, this is what I'm trying to get the country to understand. Don't be perturbed by what the minister says because the minister has to give you on the basis of what is in front of them. The sector, based on what the teachers will share with their one another, may be a different kind of information and it will resonate differently among us because teachers will say to their friends and their colleagues, I am on 4 months vacation leave or I'm on 8 months leave, but I have no intention of coming back. Those teachers have not yet resigned. So the ministry cannot say that these teachers have left because legally they are on their leave. So the country and part of the education of the country, we have to now move away from this attitude to think that people are being disingenuous or being an obstacle in the way. We have to realize that we are speaking about a national good and we have to speak honestly and openly, understanding, respecting and appreciating each other's point of view based on where we are. So it's not as if, the minister is being callous or not being honest with you. Based on what we understand the realities to be. And I'm not being a spokesperson for the ministry. I'm just being balanced and honest as an educator in Jamaica. The reality is, data will be different based on where you sit. And the fact is, here is anecdotal one, here is accurate one in terms of information and the legal one. So, come September morning, we may have a bigger problem than what is there because the resignation may start coming in. And remember, we are dealing with a twofold challenge. Here you have people who would have gone on vacation leave, but they have indicated to their friends we ain't coming back. That information will trickle to the system. But then we have persons who have left, who have not gone because of vacation leave, but have actually decided I'm going away. So we have a twofold situation, and the manifestation of the magnitude of problem will not be seen clearly until around about May, because that is when if a teacher is on 8 months vacation leave, that teacher will be required to come back. So it is when that time comes that we will really see the real impact of this migration. So we're going to look for, the timeline to look out for is December, come January rather. For those who are on 4 months vacation leave, they should return in January. Will they come back? I don't know. Then we have those who are on 8 months vacation leave. They would come back on the 1st of May. Will they come back? I don't know. Persons may leave, and having gone, it's a hold on, no, it's better I stay in Jamaica and may come back. We don't know. And that kind of uncertainty is where we have a serious challenge. Right. And we have to now make plans, put plans in place, organize ourselves to say, should worst case scenario arise, how do we now treat with the problem?
You see, equity suggests that that is not the case. But here's that, teachers, let's focus here. This is the second constant that we must address in this. Singapore says that good teachers are regarded as the key to a good education system. It says this understanding has not changed throughout times. It tells us that no matter the investment in infrastructure, unless we invest in our teachers, their growth and professional development, our educational goals will never be realized. In traveling here to Jamaica, I picked up my phone. It tells me that 6,000 teachers are needed in North Carolina. Yeah, another 4,000 in Texas, another 3,000 in New Jersey. And I'm not advertising for you to go anywhere because Jamaica needs you. Lord knows so. But we need to invest in our teachers. And these are the three elements. The affected, that we support teachers to care about their students if we're going to attain equitable opportunities. The professional, we support teachers to care about their craft. And the systemic, we support caring teachers to continue to care. Because when people stop caring, then these equitable goals will never be realized.
I would not necessarily characterize the picture as being grim. You see, part of
there's hope.
There's always hope. Or is it, what's the sense of us living? We have to rest on the assurance that no matter what challenge comes, we can find a way. And that's what we are doing. Now, as a union, we have to look at how do we fix the problem. I'm a science teacher, and part of the tenets of science is that in order for you to solve a problem, you have to first identify the problem. Then you have to look at possible solutions. Having identified those possible solutions, you have to now test them, record the data, so we know how we can use data to guide decision making and how to plan our way forward. But if we sit down and start to cry and behave as if all hope is lost, then we are going to all perish. So we have to stand firm and to look towards how do we work to remedy the situation. And as I've said this morning in my opening speech to the conference, is that let's not behave as though we have no hope. Let us all be mindful of the narrative that we put out there, because we don't want to create an anxiety beyond repair. We acknowledge the fact that there is a challenge, and there will be challenges, but with everything comes an opportunity. And we now need to focus, be more positive in our approach. And that is why I'm calling on parents to be more tolerant, school administrators to be more appreciative of the teachers you have in your schools, and not just send them into battle, and I use the word battle loosely here now, but really go with them. So as a principal, don't just say to your teachers, well, we are short-staffed and you have to take up this. We may very well have to go in the classrooms ourselves. Ministry need to understand now that if principal is now in the classroom, it means that some of the administrative work that principals would have been doing may end up being a little delayed or so forth because of the nature of the situation that we have. And once we as a nation acknowledge that, recognize it, and collectively put our efforts and our minds at the right place, I am confident that we can rise above that in short order.